believe in you.
I believe. What's up, guys? So I'm finally sitting down and filming a makeup video for you guys. I know it's been so long, but I've been sick for I feel like 10 years now. But I wanted to put together a Valentine's Day inspired makeup look. I kind of went out of my comfort zone a little bit with this look, using some shades that I don't normally use on an everyday basis, but I really love the way this turned out. So if you guys want to see how I achieved it, let's just get started. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is prime my face. I've been using the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer recently, and I've really been liking it. So usually I just put a little bit onto my fingers, and I like to warm it up before I put it on my face. So I'll just kind of rub it in my hands a little bit. And then I like to focus this just right in my T-zone. That's kind of where I have the most issues with my pores. And I really kind of like to just press this into my skin to kind of almost fill in my pores. Alright, so for foundation, I'm actually using the new foundation from Pure. It's their Bare It All 12-Hour 4-in-1 Skin Perfecting Foundation. I've used this a few times now, and it is definitely a more full coverage foundation, but I really love the way it makes my skin look. It almost makes it look like it's glowing, so it's a really beautiful finish. And I'm just using this new Pure brush to apply it. Alright, I think that's looking pretty snatched, so I'm going to actually go in and conceal now. Lately, I've been using the Urban Decay, what is this? The Naked Skin in the shade Light Warm. So I always like to go in and conceal or highlight right underneath my eyes, and I like to do right in this kind of hollow section more. That's usually where I'm a little bit darker, and I also have a lot of redness right there too, so I'm just going to cover that up a little bit. I'm also going to put this down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and a little bit on my chin as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend my concealer out with this little damp beauty sponge. This one's actually by Real Techniques, and I love it because it's just so small and easy to use. So I'm going to start with my chin, then I'm going to go in with my under eyes. Alrighty, so next I'm just gonna go ahead and set everything I just did for my under eyes. I'm using the NYX HD Finishing Powder. I don't love this stuff, so if you guys have any suggestions on a good setting powder, definitely let me know. And this one is in the banana color too, if you guys are wondering. So I'm just gonna sweep this underneath my eyes, basically everywhere where I just concealed. So a little bit underneath my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, down my nose, and a little bit on my chin, just to kind of help brighten everything up. Next, to set my face, I'm going to use the Pure 4-in-1 Pressed Mineral Makeup, and this is in a light tan. And if you guys are wondering, the foundation that I used is also in the shade light tan, but I'll go ahead and link everything down below. But I'm just going to use this same little e.l.f. brush to put my powder on. I don't know why, but I'm just obsessed with this brush. But I'm just gonna put a little bit of powder on, that way when I'm putting on my bronzer and my blush, it all just blends in really nicely. Alright, so once my face is set, I'm gonna go ahead and contour. I've been using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I'm literally obsessed with this. I think this is like one of the only bronzers I ever use. So again, if you guys have suggestions on some bomb bronzers, let me know. But I'm just gonna get a little bit of the product. I'm using this Luxie 504 large angled brush. I love this brush. And I'm just gonna go ahead and contour right underneath my cheekbones here. Also, my forehead as well. That's why I always look like I have no makeup on, because I blend it all off. Gotta fix my hair now because I had to snatch my contour up there on my forehead. So let me just like fix myself up really quick. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'm gonna put a little bit on my, what is this, my chin? My chin bone? My chin bone. I don't even know, but I'm gonna put some contour right here as well, and a little bit down my neck just to give me some color. Want to make sure I don't get it on my choker though. Do you guys like my new choker? It's by My Kitchen, if you guys were wondering. I love it. Alright, so next I'm going to do a little bit of blush and highlight, and I'm actually using this Becca Jaclyn Hill Split Pan, and I freaking love this. Seriously, Champagne Pop is just poppin'. So I'm actually going to do the highlight first. And I'm going to be using this Luxie 522 tapered highlighting brush. And I'm just going to hit right here at the top of my cheekbones. And this stuff seriously is just so beautiful. We're actually hitting pan on this, so we really need to get it together and get like a full size one. I know, me and Haley just are obsessed with it because it works. So again, I'm just going to put a little bit on my cheekbones here. Probably actually a lot on my cheekbones because like I go overboard every single time. And then I'm gonna just do a little bit kind of in this like C motion just to give me a little bit more life. And do a little bit down the bridge of my nose. And then just whatever's left kind of on my chin, just so I'm highlighted in all the high points of my face. Is that enough or should I put more? What do you guys think? Let's just do like a tiny bit more. All right, perfect. So now I'm gonna go in with some blush, and I'm using the same split pan, and this is the Flower Child blush, which is just so beautiful. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit. I don't even know what kind of brush this is. I think it's a MAC brush, and I don't even know where it came from, but this is what I'm using. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on the apples of my cheek, and then kind of just swoop that back a little bit. All right, so next I'm gonna go back in with my powder and my favorite e.l.f. brush, and I always like to just kind of put a little bit more powder on my face once I have my bronzer and blush and everything. Again, just to kind of make sure that there are no harsh lines or anything. All right, so now I'm gonna move on to the eyes, but first I gotta put on my brows, that way I can take myself seriously. I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade, actually this is the brow definer in the shade dark brown, and I love the brow definer, so I'm gonna go ahead and slap on my brows. Actually, if you guys want to see a full brow routine, I will link that down below for you guys. Alrighty, so now for the really fun part, the eyeshadow. I'm gonna do I kind of stepped out of my comfort zone for this makeup look, so I really hope that you guys like it. But the first thing I'm gonna do is go in with kind of a bone color eyeshadow. You can use really anything. If you guys are wondering, I'm using a shade from the Pure Selfie 2 palette. But it's just a neutral color, and I like to use this as a base before I do my eyeshadow. All right, so for this makeup look, I'm actually using the new palette from Pure. It's the DreamWorks Trolls palette, but I'm actually gonna start with the color Snack Pack, which is kind of like a really pretty light champagne-y, pinky, shimmery color. And I'm gonna work this color just on the lid of my eye. I'm gonna focus it more on the lower part of my lid. So next I'm gonna go with the color Pop Icon. Since it is Valentine's Day, I kind of wanted to go with more of a burgundy color, and this one is just so beautiful. So I'm gonna go in with my Sedona Lace EB15, which is a nice crease brush. And I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of product, and I'm gonna start this on my crease, and I'm gonna focus this on the outer corner of my crease, and also bring that down to the lash line as well. So kind of the outer third of my eye. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more color, and just continue just to pack this on until it's kind of at my desired color and deepness. So basically when I have almost no product on my brush, that's when I'll kind of bring it in, and just to make sure it's nice and blended out. All right, so next I'm gonna go in with a clean brush. This is a Sedona Lace EB13, and I'm just gonna make sure that I am nice and blended. Again, this has no product on it, but I just want to make sure that I have no harsh lines on this. All right, and before I move on, I'm actually gonna go back to Snack Pack, that first color we used, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of this in the inner corner just to lighten it back up. And I'm also going to take this color into my tear duct and a little bit on my lower lash line, just kind of the inner corner of my lower lash line. All right, so now I'm gonna go in and just give this look a little bit more depth. So I'm gonna go in with the color Wisdom, which is a really light brown color, and Hugger, which is more of a dark chocolate brown. And I'm just gonna get a little bit of this on my brush. I'm just gonna kind of go back and forth and tap my brush into both colors. And then I'm gonna focus this color on my crease right above that pink color. And this is just gonna help deepen everything up a little bit. I'm gonna go back in with my clean brush, the Sedona Lace EB13, and again, just blend that all out. I really feel like blending is the most important step when doing your makeup, especially for a look like this, because it's gonna look so much better when everything is just nice and blended out. All right, so now I'm gonna start on my lower lash line. I'm just gonna grab a little tiny brush. This is, I don't even know, this doesn't even have writing on it, so I'm not sure what brush this is, but I'm gonna go in with the color Hugger, and I'm just gonna focus this on my lower lash line. And I'm not gonna bring it too close into that inner corner because we do have that light eyeshadow color there to kind of brighten things up. So I'm just gonna focus it more on the outer 2/3 portion of my eye. I'm gonna go back in with my powder. I'm just gonna sweep that underneath my eyes just to take away any fallout that I might have had from my eyeshadow. I didn't really have any. That's what's nice about this eyeshadow palette is you get hardly any fallout at all, but just to kind of clean things up. Alrighty, so for my brow bone, I'm actually gonna go back in with that Pure Love Yourself E2 palette, and I'm gonna grab that same bone color that I used originally to set my eyelid before I started my eyeshadow. Alrighty, so you can definitely stop here with the look, but I'm gonna get a little extra because it is Valentine's Day, and I'm gonna be using this Pure Royalty collaboration that Angel did, and this is a liquid eyeshadow, and this is seriously so gorgeous, and this is a rose gold color, so I figured it'd go perfect with this look. So what I'm gonna do is just open this up, and I'm gonna focus this right on the center of my eye, on the lid, kind of where we put that lighter color eyeshadow. And I'm just gonna put a little bit because you don't need a lot of this, and I'm gonna go in with a brush to blend this out. This is actually a Coastal Scents BRC S20, but I'm gonna just use this to apply the liquid eyeshadow, and I really love this because it almost has a powder finish, so it's so easy to blend out. And I'm gonna actually take this and blend it over my entire lid. I'm also gonna take that and focus it on the inner corner of my eye as well. All right, so next I'm gonna go ahead and apply some eyeliner. Today I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Master Precise Curvy in the shade Black, and this is actually really easy to work with. And I'm just gonna do a little wing. I'm not gonna get crazy because honestly, I'm not the best at doing wings. So what I like to do typically is start here at the end, and I like to make my line. So I'll start right here at the edge and start with my wing basically. And then I'm gonna start at the top of my wing and connect that all the way down. And then basically just fill it in and make your line. So for today's look, I am gonna be wearing false lashes, but first I'm just gonna prep my lashes for the false lashes. I'm gonna give them a quick curl, and then I'm gonna apply just a little bit of mascara, and I'm gonna be using the Pure Fully Charged mascara because it's literally my life. But I'm only gonna apply just a little bit. I just want my lashes to hold up against my fake lashes. I'm also going to apply the mascara to my bottom lashes as well. All right, so now I'm gonna apply my false lashes, and I'm actually using these new ones. They're by Mink Mink. So what I'm gonna do is just put a little bit of lash glue on them, and I like to let my lashes dry for maybe 15-20 seconds. That way the glue is nice and tacky, makes them so much easier to apply. So the easiest way for me to put on false lashes are to kind of hold the lashes overhand and look down while you're trying to place them on. And I always try to attach them in the middle first and then get the ends. If you guys were wondering where Haley has been the whole time, she's basically been doing like shit like this for me the whole time, so. All right, so now that my lashes are on, which is kind of tripping me out because I haven't worn lashes in so long, it kind of helps to put your eyeshadow into perspective. Same thing with mascara. So I'm kind of just looking at things, and I do want to go in with a little bit more of those brown shades, Wisdom and Hugger, just a teeny little bit, and I'm just gonna go in. I just felt like I needed this to be a little bit deeper. Same thing on the other side. The other side of me. Name that show, you guys, in the comments below if you know it. The other side. All right, my gosh, I cannot believe like lashes really just transform you into like a whole new person. It's like, it's getting me lit. So basically the last step is a lip. You could of course wear any shade with this look. I was gonna do more of a plum color burgundy vibe, but then I realized I had this and I tried it on and I just loved it. This is actually from Pure. It's the Royalty collection, but with jade. And this is in the shade Queen of Hearts, and it's a gloss, which I haven't worn a gloss in so long, but it's like a metallic-y, browny kind of color vibe. I don't even know, but I love it. So that basically completes today's makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do want to see more makeup videos from me or Haley, go ahead and let us know in the comments below and we'd be happy to film something for you guys. But I hope you had a wonderful Valentine's Day, whether you spent it with a boyfriend, girlfriend, alone, watching Pretty Little Liars, who knows what you're doing, but I hope you guys all had a great day and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.